Good afternoon and welcome to the Walt Nicgorski Complex for the Thank You Classic here in beautiful Pensacola, New Jersey on a glorious, toasty warm Sunday afternoon. Bringing you game number 2 for day 3 between Trenton Catholic and Shalik. For BFA Sports, I am Al Fisher along with my brother from another, Doug Stasic, and legendary coach Tom Ryder. We are pleased and honored to be able to bring you this game number 2. As I said, a day 3 for just a real great purpose for this whole tournament. So let's give you starting lineups first. For Trenton Catholic, batting first and catching, Hedier Hernandez. Batting second, playing center field, Austin Bodie. Batting third and play in left field, I should say, Angelo Herrera. Batting fourth at first base, Jack Pfeiffer. Batting fifth and pitching, Adrian Hernandez. Batting sixth and playing shortstop, Jonathan Paskowitz. Batting seventh, the third baseman, Josh Hernandez. Batting eighth, the right fielder, Ronald Rich. And batting ninth and playing second base, Makai Ward. On the mound for Shalik is Austin Ludwig. His battery mate, Xander Marshall. And here's the defensive lineup for you. For Schalick, Ernesto Flores in left, Quinn Cardona in center, Mike Donovan in right, going left to right. Pokroski, Michalix, Schalick, and Long. Again, Xander Marshall behind the dish, and Austin Ludwig on the bump for the Schalick Cougars. And we are getting ready for first pitch. And leading off is Hedier Hernandez, the catcher. First pitch is a breaking ball outside for a ball that hung out there. One note to count to Hedier Hernandez. Ludwig winds, and the 1-0 pitch just misses him. It's now 2-0. Ludwig tries to find some rhythm. As he gets his sign from Marshall. Winds, kicks, and a 2-0 pitch. Low ball 3. It's 3-0 to Hedier Hernandez. And the 3-0 pitch. High ball 4. He walked him on 4 pitches. So Hedier Hernandez is a leadoff walk and leadoff base runner. That'll bring up the center fielder, Austin Bodie. Or Bodie. Anybody want to help me out with that? Or Body? All right. I need a phonetic on this one. Hernandez takes his lead at second base, or first base, I should say. And the pitch. High for ball. That's 5 in a row for Ludwig. Gets a sign, checks the runner, kicks and delivers. On the inside corner for a strike call. It's now 1-1. On the top of the first inning with a runner at first, and the pitch is low for ball. It's now 2-1. Austin Bodie. I'm going to stick with Bodie, Coach. Hedier Hernandez takes his lead at first, and the pitch from Ludwig. Oh, no, he goes over to first base, chase him back. And the 2-1 pitch is high for a ball. It's now 3-1 to Bodie. Checks the runner. And the 3-1 pitch. Line drive or humpback liner. They're going to possibly get 2 out of it, and they do. Double play. 4-3 on the humpback liner by Austin Bodie. Catches Hernandez in no man's land for 2 outs now here in the top of the first inning. That'll bring up Angelo Herrera, the left fielder. First pitch to him is high and inside for a ball. And the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Herrera looked to get back a run that could have been at second base on that swing. Count evens up at 1-1. Ludwig working out of the windup now. And the 1-1 pitch. Bounces up there for a ball. It's 2-1. Ludwig winds and a 2-1 pitch. High and away for a ball. It's now 3-1. Ludwig struggling to get into a groove here. However, he did get away with a pitch that created a humpback liner. Double up. Hedier Hernandez at first base. Pitch is fouled straight back. Count now 3-2 to Angelo Herrera, the left fielder. And a 3-2 pitch for Ludwig. Bounces up there, ball 4. Second walk of the inning for Austin Ludwig. That'll bring up the cleanup hitter, first baseman Jacob Pfeiffer. First pitch, high and away for a ball. That 1-0 pitch catches the outside corner for a strike call. It's now 1-1. And a 1-1 pitch to Pfeiffer. Catches the outside corner again. It's now 1-2. Austin Ludwig working here in the top of the first inning. Will struggle with his control. His timeout is called by Pfeiffer. And 1-2 the count to him. Ludwig sets. And there goes the runner. Oh, they may have him picked off. They're going to try to get him at second. And they get him as Herrera is picked off. So pressure put on by Trenton Catholic early in this ball game with a runner at first. Humpback liner doubles him off. Runner gets to first base. He gets picked off. That'll end the inning. We'll move to the bottom of the first inning with your score 0-0. Schalick coming to bat. All right, we're back as we move to the bottom of the first inning. The lineup for Shalik, batting first and pitching Austin Ludwig, batting second. Shortstop, Josh Michalix. Batting third, the third baseman, Jarrett Pokroski. Batting fourth, the first baseman, Sam Long. Batting fifth, Jackson Schalick playing second base. Xander Marshall catching, bats seventh. Actually sixth, I should say. Quinn Cardona bats seventh at center field. Batting eighth in right field, Mike Donovan, and batting ninth, the left fielder, Ernesto Flores. On the mound again is Adrian Hernandez, his battery mate, Hedier Hernandez. It's that pitch over for a strike call. It's now 1-1 to Austin Ludwig. Working off the bump this afternoon. He flares that one to the third base side and out of play. Count is 1-2 to Austin Ludwig. Pitches outside for a ball. It evens up at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Boy, he moved out of the way of that one. Looking across the plate, Coach. Maybe a little bit high, but that one was right over the heart. Just a bit high and out of the zone.
Take the battery off the camera.
That pitch is inside for a ball. He walked him.
And disconnect the power from the camera.
Ludwig is a leadoff base runner here in the bottom of the first inning, and that will bring up the shortstop, Josh Michalik. First pitch to him, fastball high out of the zone for a ball.
All right, plug the power back into the camera. Put the battery back on.
1-0 to count to Josh Michalik. He's playing shortstop today, and that 1-0 pitch is outside for a ball. It's 2-0. Ludwig takes his lead at first and heads back as Hernandez steps off the rubber. The 2-0 pitch. High again. It's 3-0. 3 straight pitches out of the zone to Michalik. Here's the 3-0 pitch from Hernandez. Over for a strike call. It's now 3-1. Again, you're watching the bottom of the first of the Thank You Classic. That 3-1 pitch is pounded to short. Tough hop, but they're going to get the force out at second base. Nice job by Jonathan Paskowitz to flip that one over to Mackay Ward to get the force out at second. So the 6-4 force out is good for the first out of this bottom of the first. That'll bring up the third baseman, Jarrett Pokroski. First pitch to him. It's high and away for a ball.
the
1-0 the count to Pokroski. The runner at first base. The 1-0 pitch is high and tight for a ball. It's now 2-0.
Turn off the transmitter, turn it back on, and put the SD cable back in.
Hernandez gets his sign, stretches. And the pitch over for a strike call. Calix at first base on a fielder's choice ground out. Time called by Pokroski. Actually, I think it was called by the catcher, Hedier Hernandez, to clean the plate off. Pitch is 1-1 and 1-1 pitch. Bounces up there and gets away from Hernandez. It's going to be a close play, but he gets there just in time. Michalik advances to second base on that wild pitch by Hernandez. Nice play by the catcher, right? Oh, my goodness, that was a great play. So Hernandez making a call. Coach, making a call with a runner at second base. Typically, catcher makes a call with runners at first and third. They got a play on of some sort. Maybe they're doing a rotation play to try to catch him, and there it is. So Josh Michaelis will have nothing of that. He had his head on a swivel. They tried to do a rotation play to catch him. Still taking a long lead. Hard ground ball, the whole base hit. Nice job by Nicgorski hitting that baseball where the shortstop wasn't. And he has himself a one-out base hit with runners at the corners. And now the four-hole hitter, Sam Long, coming to the plate. The big first baseman.
See the problem now, it's
Gotta go back to the van and get another camera because the one I bought.
remove the power from the transmitter and then plug that back in.
First pitch is high for a ball.
Oh, the camera doesn't move. Coach, do me a favor.
1 on the count to Sam Long.
Stay on two. As soon as the ball's hit one. Okay. And then when you go back to the pitch.
And the 1-0 pitch is high again for a ball. It's 2-0. So both pitchers so far having some control issues early in this baseball game. Hasn't cost anybody a run yet, but there are runners, at least one runner, only 90 feet away from scoring with only one out. So Hernandez goes to first base. And Nicgorski gets back in plenty of time. Obviously, they have their mind on Nicgorski, trying to keep him from advancing to second to nullify the force out. Nicgorski taking a huge lead, and there he goes. They do not throw down, and he will get there without a throw. And I believe that last pitch was called a ball, so it's now 3-0 to Sam Long with runners at second and third in scoring position with only one out. The 3-0 pitch is taken for a strike call, as Long was taking all the way. So we have a 3-1 count to Sam Long. Swing and a miss. It's now 3-2 to Long.
Well, because there's another SDI port next to the output on that camera. Yeah, it's in the HD SDI. Yeah.
Hernandez gets his sign from Hedier Hernandez. So Hernandez from Hernandez. Umpire Chris Losey making a call there. I don't know if he was saying something. We've got ourselves a conference right now. See if we can get that on camera for you. Conversation between the base umpire and the coach, and they're still trying to rectify that one, and it doesn't look like it's been completely discussed, but here we go, back to action. It's a count now 3-2 to Sam Long. So Hernandez checks the runner at second, and Nicgorski still calling timeout. Oh, we've got ourselves some action now, folks. There's been a little bit of activity out there on the base paths, almost interfering with Nicgorski taking his lead. There's a little cat and mouse going on, a little bit of aggressiveness out in the field, and they huddle up to discuss the situation and try to get some control of this
Written in Sharpie.
here early in the ball game. So what's happening is Nicgorski's taking his lead at second base. The shortstop is right in his ear. Now, sometimes you can get in his ear, Coach. I mean, you've coached for so many years. You know what's kind of going on, but he's getting a little tight where he can't move freely.
He's getting real tight.
Oh.
I got
That's my fault, Coach. I don't have you on. Yeah, so, yeah, you're plugged in, Coach. It's all right. Now we have another huddle out in the field. So, Coach, you on now? Go ahead, talk. You're good.
Am I good now?
You're good now,
You're good
Coach.
now?
You're good,
Okay.
buddy. So tell me kind of what you think is going on here, because to me it looked like Pekrowski's trying to move freely to take his lead, and unfortunately,
Well, he's
they're
not.
gonna-
He's not giving him enough room. I
Right.
mean, he's definitely not giving enough room to take his lead or go
Yep.
back to the bag.
and Pekrowski being a
Up.
KG veteran, he's basically throwing his hands up and saying, "Yo,
Well-
come on, man, I can't."
There's a little bit of touchy-feely by both of them. I think they both should back off a little bit and just play the game.
So a little activity out in the field as we had some controversy here, Mr. Stasic, with Pekrowski at second base and the shortstop kind of in his ear and not giving him room to move freely as he's taking his lead in the secondaries. And it happened 2 or 3 times already where they called timeout, and there's been conferences with umpire Chris Losey and the
Yeah, I was
coaches.
down there grabbing another camera for us. We ran into some technical challenges, and I was kind of watching what's going on. I mean, at the end of the day, teams got to figure out which team's going to channel this energy and make a positive out of it.
Yeah. And they go to second again. Trenton Catholic not afraid to take some risks.
I mean, that's a real good information, Doug. Real good observation there.
Yeah, I mean, what's done is done. I was over there.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and this Trenton Catholic team suddenly is awakened. So now we have runners at second and third, and now 2 outs for Jackson Shalik, the second baseman. Try to put a run or 2 across the plate for the Shalik Cougar team. And the first pitch to him. Pounded down the third base side, foul.
Nice grab there
Nice
by
nice hands
Shalik,
by
third
the
base
third
coach.
base coach right there.
How about it? Got the skills. Count 0-1 to Jackson Shalik. That breaking ball is over for a strike call. It's now quickly 0-2 to him. Coach, this would be a definitely a punch in the gut if Shalik can't plate these runs.
Yes,
Especially
it
with
would. Yep.
Especially with the position they were in and kind of having an advantage over Trenton Catholic. Hernandez couldn't find the strike zone, and now, after a little bit of heated controversy, they've kind of refocused and gotten themselves together.
Yes, they did.
So it's up to Jackson Shalik to keep this inning going. That ball bounces up there, and Hernandez cannot find it, but no advancement by the runners.
We had said before we went on air that my belief was this was going to be a sneaky good game. You got a team like Schalick that can hit the baseball remarkably well, and Trenton Catholic has always been tough as nails. I mean, they figure things out in the regular season, get into the playoffs, and they're not usually one that you want to see on the card as you're saying, oh, well, here's our opponent in the opening round. They always take you to the mat, and no doubt about it, nothing different here this afternoon so far early in this one.
Jackson Shalik pounded that 1-2 pitch foul. So the count remains 1-2 to him. And the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball outside for a ball. Looked like Hernandez wanted that pitch. It was just a bit outside. The count evens up at 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball high inside. It's now full to Jackson Shalik.
Shalik rocking his heavy hitter's helmet. Somewhere Harry Rodriguez is smiling there in Deerfield. And good news is we got our third base camera back.
A huge gap in right center field right now. Got to be calling his name, but he walks. Gets a free pass to first base, so the bases are now loaded for Xander Marshall, the catcher. There's some electricity here early in this baseball game, and Xander Marshall has a chance to put some runs across the board.
Yeah, we got you this time.
So he fouls that one off to the first base side, now to play.
He's a little hot.
Can you increase your ND filter? You know what the ND filter is on the side?
The knob with the numbers on it.
It's a little
And the 0-1 pitch to Marshall, over for a strike call. He's quickly down 0-2.
It faces forward, like just at the top left of the lens.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that will end the inning for Shalik. As they don't play to run. At 1 hit, no errors, and 3 left. We'll go to a break and be back with the top of the second. With your score, 0-0. Welcome back as we move to the top of the second inning here at Walt Nicgorski Complex on a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Not so beautiful in the field as we got some electricity going on, some controversial calls and some action going on, but there's nothing on the scoreboard so far as we move to the top of the second inning. And leading off for Trenton Catholic is Jacob Pfeiffer. That first pitch is low for a ball. So we had a very interesting top of the first inning with a walk and then a humpback liner double play and then a walk and caught picked off, actually, I should say. So really 3 batters that Lug would have faced. Actually 4 batters per se, if you will. As Pfeiffer's back up to face him again. The 1-1 pitch. And the question is, did he go? And I think the umpire said he did.
Yes, he did.
I don't think he checked down with third base
No,
umpire.
he didn't. No.
Okay.
Nope.
Oh, and he almost went again, but lefty on lefty, a little tough on him. The count evens up at 2-2 to Jacob Pfeiffer, playing first base today. And a 2-2 pitch. Low and away for a ball. It's now 3-2. Count now full to Jacob Pfeiffer. Three-two pitch, swing and a miss. He struck him out for the first out this top of the second inning.
The thing I found was just an observation is Trenton Catholic was real aggressive defensively last inning, but one thing that really is just an observation, it's not a critical comment. they didn't do anything with guys on first and third, just let the guy steal second base.
Right. Right.
That's almost like you see on TV land every time. Guys on first and third, we don't have a plan to try and throw him out of second or make the runner third move.
Right.
But they were real aggressive otherwise with pickoffs and everything else. And they were real aggressive with the shortstop and a runner at second base.
Good observation by you. That pitch is outside for a ball. Pitch is fouled straight back. Ken, I believe, is 1-2 to him. Always the character down there at third base, Mr. Chris Losey, chattering away. That pitch is inside for a ball. He's building relationships down there, Coach.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
How's that working out? We'll let you know later on.
And the 2-2 pitch to Adrian Hernandez. Strike three, he struck him out. Second straight strikeout for Ludwig. So he gets him looking. That'll bring up the shortstop, Jonathan Paskowitz. Ludwig, 180-degree turn, was definitely much more in control of his pitches this half inning. That first pitch is over for a strike call on cue. As he could not find the strike zone, high and away and inside. And now he's kind of really grooving along with 2 straight strikeouts. And there's a breaking ball that got away from him for a ball.
Yep.
1-1 to count to Paskowitz. Swing and a miss. It's now 1-2 to him. We're at the top of the second here at the Thank You Classic at Walt Nicgorski Complex, honoring our first responders. That pitch is in the dirt for a ball. Great classic, just bringing a lot of great teams together. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. He struck out the side. So Ludwig, night and day between first and second inning, strikes out the side. We'll move to the bottom of the second with your score, 0-0. And we're back for the bottom of the second inning as Shalik comes to the plate with Cardona, Donovan, and Flores to face Adrian Hernandez. First pitch by Cardona is fouled straight back. So, Coach, a tale of 2 innings already. I mean, it's early in the baseball game, but Ludwig, going back to that, really showed a lot of control striking out the side. There's
really
a line drive.
Down, yep.
Base hit the center field as Cardona starts off the second with a leadoff single. That'll bring up Mike Donovan. Donovan playing right field today. Takes the first pitch over for a strike call. Cardona at first base, taking his lead from our third base camera. Nice shot there. There's the pitch. Outside for a ball. It's 1-1. Coach, you're at the bottom of the order. Anything with a little small ball here you think might happen?
No, I don't think so. I really don't.
Pitch is in the dirt, outside and in the dirt, I should say, for a ball. It's now 2-1. And a 2-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. It's now 2-2. Two and two to count to Mike Donovan here early in the bottom of the second inning. There's a fly ball to center, not too deep, as Bodie had a beat on it, makes the grab. Cardona returning back to first base with one out. That'll bring up Ernesto Flores, the left fielder. Oh, shows bunt. Snap throw down to first base, but not in time to get Cardona. Hernandez stretches. And the pitch. Line drive, base hit. That was a tomahawk swing.
Yes, it was.
Man, Flores took that high pitch. That was probably almost eye level and just kind of tomahawked it in the left field, but nonetheless, it's a hard base knock. So we have runners at first and second, just one out.
And probably the third baseman saying, Coach, why you have me playing up?
Well, you know, he did show bunt, so there
Yes,
you go.
he did.
He got him to come in.
Oh, man.
But I thought at certain levels, and again, I'm going to speak out of turn here. I thought at certain levels, you probably at Little League, but you can't show the bunt, get him to come in, and then take a hack like that because it looked like he was thinking about it. But the way he swung at that last pitch,
You can now. That's something they changed. It was a pretty big controversy in even Little League. It's called slash.
that pitch is fouled away on the third base side. Is
Without staying out of this controversy, that was a flat-out swing to bat. I think he was third baseman was playing. Thought it was like that softball game we're going to do next Thursday, I think.
Yeah.
back at the top order with Ludwig at the plate. Pitcher who really sold himself down last half inning. And the pitch. Outside for ball. It's now 1-1. 2-1, I should say. So I'm corrected by our producer. And the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball in the hole. It's going to get through for a base hit. Cardona taking a turn. He's going to head home. Here comes the throw. It could be close. It's not. As Cardona gets in and scores. And Shalik takes a 1-0 lead early in this ball game.
That's some clutch hitting.
That was.
I mean, he worked the count, found exactly the pitch that he wanted, didn't hesitate when the ball came inside on those hands, and a great jump from Donovan from the base running standpoint. Phenomenal.
That'll bring up Josh Michaelix, who was safe on a fielder's choice his last time up. Forced out Ludwig at second base. And the first pitch to him is low for a ball. So a run aboard for Shalik with runners at first and second and only one out. And the 1-0 pitch is inside for a ball. 1-0 pitch to Michaelix. Snap throw down to second base as Hernandez is not afraid to make that throw down there.
No, we've seen it time and again.
And ironically,
The only
when I say
problem-
ironically, go ahead, Coach.
The only problem when you keep doing it, though, you can see what happened to the left-handed hitter. Just hit the ball in the hole to that
Yes.
side, and that's going to happen, you know.
Excellent point. Ball 4, he walked him. So Michaelix is aboard with a walk.
I mean, it's nice to keep working in and out, keep working in and out, keeping him close and everything, but sometimes you have to give up one thing to get an out.
Flores at third base, Ludwig at second. Michaelix at first, says the bases are juiced for Jarrett Pokrovsky.
Good time out there by the catcher. And then Hernandez trying to settle down Hernandez.
Yeah, true. Now, we could have all three Hernandezes having a conversation. That first pitch is low for a ball. Pokrovsky was part of that, a little bit of a controversial situation, we'll call it, out at second base earlier.
Yeah, well, you want to see somebody channel some energy?
I can imagine.
Wait until you see this swing.
And the 1-0 pitch is over for a strike call. Pokrovsky had a single to left field his first time up. That pitch is left up there for a ball, a little bit out of the zone. It's now 2-1.
Looks like we're working on your famous oven mitt in the back pocket, I think.
Yeah.
Watch out for that bee.
And here's the 2-1 pitch. Just missed him.
Good job.
It's 3-1.
Yeah, I think these guys understand what Pokrovsky, the University of Penn commit, is packing in that bat, because he can hit this ball a long way.
I don't know if it's all in the bat with that. Oh, there's a ball lifted to left field, but it's not deep.
Nah.
Coming in is
Well,
Herrera.
that's trouble.
Oh, when he drops the ball and a run will score. As all the runners advance. And that will be an E7.
Yeah.
Angelo Herrera.
This time of the day, high noon sun. You could tell he was struggling a bit as he was backpedaling, and next thing you know, find some of this Walt Nicgorski Field grass.
So Pokrovsky safely on that error in left field. That'll bring up Sam Long, who struck out last time up.
Shalik, big opportunity to rip this game open.
No RBI for Pokrovsky on that drop ball. But a run nonetheless. Chop the third base side, foul. Still only one out here at the bottom of the second inning. Base is still loaded. Sam Long looking to do some additional damage and put a crooked number up on the board for Shalik.
Ryan, between innings, have Josh check.
Oh, line drive back at Hernandez. And it looks like everybody will be safe as that is a infield single off of Sam Long's bat. He hit that one hard.
Have Josh check the level in between innings. Only because you moved the camera, so.
So Shalik plates a third run, still only one out. And that will bring up Jackson Shalik. That pitch is popped up to the first base side, giving chase is Pfeiffer. He's got room. Oh, great effort by Pfeiffer. He was right up against it. We're being inundated by bees.
Yes, bees knees.
That's an SAT word right there.
Inundated?
That's right
No,
out
that's
of,
not an SAT.
that's right
just
out
a-
of Webster.
That's good Catholic school upbringing. And the pitch from Hernandez. Or is it shot to
That's
left
right.
field, hooking foul?
Yep.
Shalik jumped all over that one for Shalik. How about that? Wonder if he's related.
Well, it's not often he is, actually.
Related to Arthur P?
To Okie.
Okie?
Okie Shalik.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
All right, so 3 runs across the plate, still 1 out. 0-2 count on Schalick, and here's the 0-2 pitch. High for a ball. It's 1-2.
Pretty cool. You get to wear your last name on the front of your jersey. That doesn't happen often.
No, it doesn't. I wonder if his dad's the player that played at LSU from Shalik.
Look at the umpire in the C position right in the middle of our shot.
Wow, talk about a professional.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That ball just missed him. It's now, I believe, 2-2 to Jackson Schalick. See if we can get it from the umpire.
Some breaking news, by the way. They apprehended the man that was sitting in a stadium soccer chair in his underwear. Thankfully, got rid of him.
2-2 pitch. Ground ball down the third base side. Foul. Just foul down the third base side.
Yep. That would have scored too easy.
Let me tell you something. What a sight. Good Lord.
That was. I'm
The
going to
poli-
need therapy
the
after
poli-
seeing that.
The police were called. Had him in cuffs.
Well, thankfully, it's the Thank You Classic. There's a lot of first responders
Yeah,
on hand, so
they
we didn't
had
have to go far to have
Decent
that
exposure
gentleman
for that
taken
guy. Good
care of.
Lord.
Awful.
Man, oh, man. That ball's lifted to the third base side. It looks like it's going to go out of play, and it does. As fans scatter.
Well, luckily, I had the nice hard top of that white Chevrolet Silverado that it bounced off of.
No, that Chevy Silverado is parked in another zip code.
Has it been washed this year?
Probably about, oh, God, I don't know. At least once a month. 2-2 pitch. Fouled
Nope.
straight back. Yes, I take care of my Chevy. I love that truck. You know I do.
I heard that's where they found your BFA polo shirt.
It makes you
Buried in the
make-
back under about 16 Wendy's and Wawa bags.
No, I don't eat
boy.
like that. I don't eat like that. No. Not anymore, I should say. Or not any less, as that ball's fouled to the first base side and out of play. Count remains 2-2 to Jackson Schalick.
Man, I feel like Shalick's been up for the entire school year
Yep.
so far.
It's only been 2 weeks.
All right, so Schalick digs back into the batter's box. 2-2 count, bases loaded. That ball bounces up there. It'll now be 3-2 with nowhere to go.
If it makes you guys feel any better, your buddy asked me after you two left that I convinced you to say something about home plate being dirty.
Ah,
I said, no, I wouldn't do that.
yeah, never.
All right, here's the 3-2 pitch from Hernandez.
Ooh.
Strike 3, struck him out, got Schalick looking.
Yeah, he's going to watch that on replay. I want that one back. Good, nice pitch there by Hernandez.
Big spot for Hernandez to get the second out of this inning. That'll bring up Xander Marshall, who struck out his first time up in the first. First pitch to him. It's a fastball over for a strike call. Oh, 1 to count to Marshall. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Over for a strike call. It's now 0-2.
This could actually give Trenton some positive motivation if that's all he scores, too, here.
And the 0-2 pitch. Bounces up there. There's a chance a runner is going to score. Here comes the throw. Not in time. As Michaelitz scores the 4th run of this inning.
Good heads-up base running.
Yes, it was.
All runners advance, so we have runners at second and third. 1-2 count on Xander Marshall. And 4 runs across the plate for Schalick. There's a ball lifted left field, fairly deep. It's got a chance. That ball is out of here. Home run, Xander Marshall, a 3-run blast.
Whoo, baby. We talked about one of these teams was going to channel that crazy vibe energy over a little bit of controversy, and it looks like the Cougars have filled up their plate, and this time for seconds, now stretching that lead to a touchdown on an absolute beautiful shot.
All right.
So much for that very astute observation by me about a positive it is for Trenton, huh?
Yeah, well, you know, you never know what can happen in this game. It's always going to change any minute. So we have turned this lineup around. So we're back to Quinn Cardona as they bat around here in the second inning. Pick up 7 runs and nobody on right now. And the first pitch is over for a strike call to Cardona. Cardona singled his last time up, which was this inning.
Seems like it was yesterday.
You know, Coach, we're joking, but it does. That ball's dropping quickly, and it'll fall for a base hit. As Cardona is 2 for 2 in this inning and in ball game. How about that, Coach?
That was actually a pretty nice play by the center fielder after his initial hesitation to whether he should stay back and get it on one hop or catch it in the air. Then he corralled it on the short hop.
Yep, good observation by you. I'm trying to figure out where I place that now because we're not in the third inning. Do I go right here next to it?
Place it right there and then
All right.
put it 3 over there.
All right. There you go. You can tell I didn't do the book very much. I didn't do anything very much.
Scorekeeping for the challenge.
For dummies.
For the
Write a book on it.
I don't know. You told me you ate very well last night, so I don't know.
All right, Mike Donovan at the plate. Flew out to center field his last time up, which again was this inning. He swings and misses.
Wait, did you say he ate very well?
That's what he told me.
All right, fill me in on this because I got a different game script from his play calling for what his eating was supposed to be. So enlighten me of what he said that he ate.
Go ahead, Coach. Tell him I went to the Franklinville Inn last night.
Went to the Franklinville Inn.
That a guy.
One hopper to third. Nice play by Hernandez, who goes across the diamond and gets him, but not before Shalik puts 7 across the plate on 5 hits, no errors, or 1 error and 1 left. We'll go to the top of the third with your score, 7-0 Shalik. And we're back as we move to the top of the third as Shalik opened it up in the bottom of the second inning with 7 runs as a plate 7. One of them a 3-run bomb. By Xander Marshall, as I had to look up the name. I do apologize. First pitch is over for a strike call. So Joshua Hernandez, the third baseman, leads this one off as Ludwig was a little bit erratic in the top of the first inning. Got it together in the top of the second. Struck out this side and now starts off here at the top of the third. Count 2-1 to Joshua Hernandez.
That was a long inning, so let's hope he didn't lose any focus.
Yeah, you know what? That's an excellent point on your part, Coach. That's a long. I would love if we had a timer how long that inning took, because that was one long inning. Line drive up the box. Oh, nice favorable hop to the second baseman, Shalik. And they say no, he's safe, but this is going to be a controversial call because to me it looked like Sam Long tagged him before he got to the base.
Well,
wow. Hey, listen, not saying it's the wrong call, but it was, I don't know if the umpire thought he didn't tag the base. And they're looking for some help here.
Somebody watching along here on our BFA Live Sports YouTube channel. It's about a 45-second delay, so they're going to see that happen in live action.
They're calling the home plate umpire down for a second opinion. More than likely, Coach, not been an umpire, but it's tough for the home plate umpire to be able to call that from that position. I don't know. You can't see the foot. You did see the tag, although the base umpire's probably telling him what he thought he saw, and did he get him? Maybe they will turn this one over.
I like the observation from the second base umpire right now.
Yeah, put the camera on him. Look at him.
Deep thought.
He's like, I wonder if the camera's on me. That's the kind of look he's got.
They're sticking with the call. It's safe.
So Joshua Hernandez, in the grand scheme of things, the way that was played, that's an infield single, isn't it?
Well, it was a bang play. It was fielded cleanly.
Yeah. All right.
So I'd say, yeah, it goes in the book as a single.
Throw pulled him off, but again, that took a favorable hop. So that ball, first pitch is over for a strike call to Ronald Rich. That ball was heading up the box. Coach, did you notice that ball actually ricocheted almost to a favorable hop to the second baseman?
Absolutely.
He's heading to his pitches outside for ball. The second baseman's going to his right. It just bounced right to him, but unfortunately could not get Joshua Hernandez, who was busting at 90 feet. Ludwig tosses over to first base as a obligatory throw. Yeah, SAT. Coach, you're liking it, huh?
It's not bad.
Big swing and a miss by Ronald Rich. Again, Hernandez at first base. Nobody out in the 1-2 count on Ronald Rich, the right fielder. And the 1-2 pitch. Whoa, that got away. And there goes Hernandez scampering into second base without a throw.
Well, opportunity now with nobody out for Trenton Catholic. Get on the board here and try to chip away at this measurable lead.
Our producer taking care of the old man. Oh, good Lord. Here's the 2-2 pitch. As he provides me a chair. Thank you. I needed that, I think. I'm feeling the knees, Coach, and the hips. I'm not a young whippersnapper like this guy Stasic to my right. Yeah. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
That's because I had too much lobster tail and bacon-wrapped shrimp last night.
And no, for the record, I had filet and crab cake.
Man, racking up the red meat this.
Yeah.
I wonder if Jack Quinlan's listening, your doctor.
You don't want to know how much red meat I had this week, which is not usual. I usually don't. But I think I had it 3 times this week.
Oh.
I don't want to go any further with that because I could actually make a joke, but I'm not.
Probably leave it right where it is.
Yeah, we're going to leave it right where it is.
Right where it is.
So Mekhi Ward steps to the plate with 1 out and a runner at second base.
A little bit of dialogue between home plate umpire and the third base coach.
What could he be asking for now?
Maybe if the concession stand still has hot dogs.
Oh, now I was there. No. That pitch is inside for a ball. Now 1-1 to Mekhi Ward.
I did have Grey Poupon in the concession stand, which was great.
They didn't have grape. They had brown mustard, but they didn't have Grey Poupon.
True story. I'm coming up Route 130 earlier this morning, for those of us that were actually on time for the production, and I pulled to my right, and there's a blue pickup truck from RK Chevrolet, another Chevy Silverado. Driver rolls down the window. Was watching the broadcast yesterday. Says, "Pardon me, do you have any Grey Poupon?"
No way.
True story.
It's great.
True story.
That is great. Oh, it was you. Oh, jeez. It was you, right? I'm over here buying the whole thing, thinking it was a stranger. Oh, God. We lost our camera there. Nice job.
Yeah.
Switcher guy.
Good.
Runner taking a big lead over at second base.
Well, we would have had camera 4, but we were down a guy trying to set up today because he was stuck in between a rock and a hard place, I guess.
Are you talking about me?
Keep telling him only a phone call away.
He said he was. Al was riding up with Losey today. Just show up 5 minutes before the game starts. Are we on? I got makeup.
Yeah, I'm not touching anything. No wires, no nothing. Wires? What wires? I have to protect my nails.
All right, so.
AKA Chris Lousy.
TCA with a great opportunity right now.
Look where Lousy is. Right in the wrong spot. You got to love it. Pitch is just missed outside for a ball. And the 2-0 pitch. Over for a strike call in his side corner. It's now 2-1. We're on the top of the third inning. Shalik holding a very strong 7-0 lead as a flip over to second base. Keep Hernandez honest. Joshua Hernandez. 2-1 count on Mackay Ward. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit outside. It's now 3-1.
So, Coach John Scanzano back in the booth, head coach of Kings Christian and the co-founder of Scanzano Combat Baseball. For those watching and following along here at the Walt Nicgorski Complex, or maybe you're here last night, he's looking for a nice black Nike Swingman jacket. Kings Christian Knights, his black Kings Christian Knights batting cage jacket. There's a nice reward if you can find that jacket and return it to him, because he also refers to it as his wubby.
You mean the one that's hanging in my closet?
Well, that wouldn't be shocking.
Oh, thanks, John. Yeah. Really?
Finders keepers.
Is that what you think of me? No character, Al? Is that what you're saying?
No, he knows better. He knows that you always leave your stuff behind. You never want to actually pick it up. Certainly, if you don't pick up your own stuff, you're not going to pick up somebody else's.
That's true. Pitch is high for a ball.
And 7-0 as the Cougars lead here in the top of the third.
So Austin Bodie at the plate. As while we were chattering away, did they intentionally walk Javier Hernandez?
No, he's just 4 balls short.
Oh, 4 ball? Okay.
Yeah, 4 balls, yep.
Way to go, Al.
They don't call him the best play-by-play guy in the business for nothing.
Ground control to Major Tom. As that pitch is over for a strike call.
I got umpire Losey there to move once, but
Yeah, that
I
was
don't know.
it.
He wants to be in the shot. That's
Yeah.
what the whole thing is. That 3-1 pitch is over for a strike call. It's now 3-2 to Austin Bodie.
Watch the influence we can have in the game with just an arm. See that?
Very
That
good.
ball's lifted to right field. Getting under is Donovan, who makes the grab and tagging and staying at third base. As he respects the arm of Mike Donovan is Hernandez, Joshua Hernandez at third. So now with 2 outs, it's up to Angelo Herrera to keep things going here in the top of the third inning.
Very attentive to detail. Home plate umpire cleaning that dish off.
So Angelo Herrera walked his first time up, and he was on the wrong end of being picked off. That ended the first inning. And the 1-0 pitch from Ludwig. Swing and a miss. It's now 1-1.
That was a big swing there.
Yes, it was. Someone was looking to get 4 runs on the board in one swing.
On one swing right there.
And a 1-1 pitch from Ludwig. Bounces up there. Nice pick by Marshall. It's now 2-1 to him. And the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the inside. Look like fastball, Coach. Yeah,
Yes,
inside fastball. The count evens up at 2-2. Again with the bases loaded, 2 outs. Trenton knocking on the door. They need something to happen positive here, and that pitch is tough one to leave on outside, but just a bit outside. It's now 2-2. 2-2 or 3-2? It's 3-2. Thought it was. All right, there goes the runners. 3-2 pitch. Bounces up there, and a run will score as Joshua Hernandez crosses the plate for the first run for Trenton Catholic, and it's now a 7-1 ball game. Still 2 outs and still bases loaded. Now stepping to plate is Angelo Herrera, who takes a big hack at it. Swings and misses. Ball's fouled to the third base side and out of play. It's now 0-2 quickly to Angelo Herrera. Ball bounces up there, but kept in front of him nicely by Xander Marshall. Bouncing ball to second. Shalik flips to short. Calix gets the force out. That will end the inning, but not before Trenton Catholic puts a run on the board on 1 hit. No errors and 3 left. We'll go to the bottom of the third with your score 7-1. Shalik on BFA Sports. Moving to the bottom of the third inning, so we bring you back, and Hernandez back on the mound for Trenton Catholic. As he faces Ernesto Flores. He pops that one up. Called there by Joshua Hernandez, who makes the grab and has a collision with Jonathan Paskowitz. But nonetheless, an out was made.
No more collisions.
Back to the top of the lineup for Shalik and Austin Ludwig.
There was one at the Gloucester game again the other day. The set right fielder and the center fielder.
Really?
Yep. And that wind.
Yeah, so I guess, changing channels. I know we got some of the Schalick guys here. And we saw some of the Rowan College of South Jersey, Cumberland, and Dukes were checking out some action earlier. There was a collision on a foul pop-up near home plate between Matt Shepard, the catcher, and Kevin Marone, who was playing their base that day.
0-2 pitch is flared to left field. That might fall for a base hit. It does. As Ludwig gets his second hit of the ball game, now 2 for 2 on 3 plate appearances.
So did you get any word on Matt Shepard? Because his face was blown up.
They said both. I was talking to kids today. They said both of them are doing pretty well. Now they're just waiting for that. What's that concussion protocol to take over? Whatever it is. Yep.
Glad to hear that.
Josh Michalik steps to the plate. And shortstop today. That pitch is fouled to the first base side and out of play. Calix he grounded out on a fielder's choice, 6-4. First time up and walked. In the second inning. That pitch is high for a ball. We're in the bottom of the third. Shalik leading 7-1 after exploding for 7 runs in the bottom of the second inning. Swing and a miss by Michalik. It's now 1-2 to him. I think it's 1-2, right? It is 1-2? Okay. Very good. Thank you, sir. And the 1-2 pitch. Oh, swing and a miss. He struck him out. Michalik goes down swinging.
That's a nice pitch.
And that'll bring up the third baseman, Jarrett Pokroski. Pokroski, I believe, is 2 for 2. I don't have anything written down here, but he was on base twice. And that's a chopper to short. Paskowitz throws, and a nice stretch by Pfeiffer. They get him, and that will end the inning.
That was a real good 90. That was close.
Yes, it was. So
was
no
close.
runs.
That was a real good 90.
No runs, 1 hit. No errors and 1 left. We'll go to the top of the fourth with your score. Schalick 7, Trenton Catholic 1 on BFA Sports. And we're back as we move to the top of the fourth inning. Again, Schalick holding a 7-1 lead. Austin Ludwig back on the mound for the Cougars. He'll face Jacob Pfeiffer, Adrian Hernandez, and Jonathan Paskowitz in this half. First pitch is a big swing and a miss. As I stand corrected, it's Adrian Hernandez leading off the top of the fourth. That pitch is swung away again and missed. It's now 0-2. Ludwig winds and the 0-2 pitch. Strike three, struck him out on 3 pitches as Hernandez goes down looking. Second strikeout of Hernandez so far this game for Ludwig, and that'll bring up Jonathan Paskowitz, who struck out last time up, back in the second inning. That first pitch is swung on and missed.
They seem to once again regain some control and some focus because the last inning was a whole lot shorter.
I was about to say, he's kind of like a seesaw right now.
Yep.
Going back and forth. Not that he really had a bad half inning. He just kind of lost a little bit. But,
yep.
I mean, you take a look at the scorebook here, and he's been on point. Mind you, the first inning is when we talked about him having some control issues. Then he gets the humpback liner. Then he picks off the runner at first. So he ends up just having three batters he technically faced, even though Pfeiffer was up at the plate. Pitches out of the zone. Then he comes back with 3 straight strikeouts in the second inning.
Yep.
Had a little bit of a blemish in the third and struck out Adrian Hernandez to lead off here in the fourth. That pitch is on the inside corner for a strike call, and Paskowitz thought he had a free pass, but home plate umpire had something else in mind.
Yes, he did.
So the count now full to Jonathan Paskowitz. Here's a 3-2 pitch. Fouled straight back. Good hack by Paskowitz. Just missed that one.
Yeah, well, right now I know sitting up here is easy, but right now 7-1 lead. Just pitch to contact.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you don't have to overpower or anything like that.
Don't
Great.
try to
Yeah.
overpower.
Yep.
Don't try to be too fine. Pitch to contact. Let it happen.
Let the defense do the work. They want some action too, and that ball on cue is grounded to second as Shalik throws over to first and gets him. So 4-3 is the play. Get the ground out on Jonathan Paskowitz for the second out. That'll bring up Joshua Hernandez, who had a single last time up and scored.
Still have a diplomat going on here at the third base umpiring.
Oh, boy, this guy. He's running for something. If his fiance was smart, she'd be running away. The first pitch is on the inside corner for a strike.
She did. She left.
She's gone.
She left after that first game.
Yep.
0-1 to count to Hernandez. That ball's lined to right field for a base hit. That's going to go almost all the way to the fence. Cut off there by the right fielder, Mike Donovan. And holds Joshua Hernandez to a single. We'll call it a long single. Second hit of the ball game for him. He's 2 for 2. And he's a 2-out base runner. Bring up Ronald Rich, the right fielder who struck out last time up. First pitch bounces up there, and Hernandez almost got caught in no man's land on that one. He took a little extra real estate at first base.
Yeah, Hernandez made his way over to second base earlier in the game and didn't look like stealing bases was at the top of his wish list when it comes to playing the game, at least.
Okay.
Well, when you think from a baseball aspect, that was a good move there. No jump, no go.
Yeah, no.
I mean, the first thing that happens to young kids when you get them, especially in high school, when they get them in the dugout, how do you get thrown out at second base and have a jump? What's our routine? No jump, no go.
Simple concept. Keep it simple, yep. I like that. That pitch just misses. Is now 2-0. It'll look like both Ludwig and Marshall didn't completely agree with the call. Again, it's 2-0 to Ronald Rich with 2 outs. That Pitch is high for a ball. It's now, did he say 2-1?
2-1.
He said 2-1. I thought I heard that. And the 2-1 pitch. Way high for a ball, and Hernandez will make his way down to second base.
And they're directing them to go back.
Based on what? I wonder what could have happened.
Timeout.
Oh, timeout was called?
I'm out.
So who called time?
I think the batter.
Did he?
Umpire approved.
Again, Ronald Rich.
No, it is three.
We got the deep sea position working now.
That's true. Pitch is on the inside corner for a strike called. Counts 3-2 according to the base umpire, Chris Losey. Sorry. It's a Freudian slip. Swing and a foul tip at the plate. Does that count now 3-2? I hope he goes back and watch. Well, you know he's going to watch because he was umpiring. He's going to know, oh, did they talk about me? Oh, I hope so. Was I pretty?
Yeah, he already communicated that to Coach John Scanzano that we were ripping him on the broadcast, apparently.
Again, Chris Losey, in all seriousness, does confirm it's 3-2 count, 2 outs. And the 3-2 pitch to Rich. There goes the runner. And that's ball 4. So Joshua Hernandez moves up the second. Ronald Rich to first base. That'll bring up Makai Ward, who walked his last time up. First pitch from Ludwig is a swing and a miss. Runners at first and second, 2 outs at the top of the 4th inning. Pitch is outside for ball. It's now 1-1 to Makai Ward. And the 1-1 pitch just misses. Count now 2-1. That 2-1 pitch is fouled away. It's now 2-2. Glorious day here in Pensacola, New Jersey at Walt Nicgorski Complex. BFA Sports brings this Thank You Classic live to you via live stream on BFA Live Sports. That ball is a bouncing ball up the middle. It's going to be tough. Oh, coming across and making the play, but thrown into dirt. And a run will score as Hernandez crosses the plate. And Trenton Catholic gets on the board again. It's now 7-2.
That was
what is an incredible play by Michalix.
Yeah, Michalix.
I mean, he took. Go ahead, if you want to explain it, but he. What?
No, we're good.
No, what's the matter?
No, you're doing great.
Okay.
Play-by-play and color all at the same time. Go for it. Keep going.
Geez.
Hi.
It's a very good play. A very good big defensive play.
Some people have issues with pollen. Other people have allergic issues to the silence.
Gee, that's like the pot calling the kettle black. All right, what's going on?
They're walking them.
All right,
intentionally
walked him. Sorry about that, partner. I was just so excited about the play he made, even though he threw it, threw it a little bit wildly. Tough handle over there at first base for Sam Long. But nonetheless, if you want to give some color to it, I apologize.
I think we're covered. That was a good play.
Very good play.
Jeez.
Great call, too.
Offensively, Trenton ran the bases well then, too.
All right, so the bases are now loaded. Count now 2-0 to Austin Bodie. And a 2-0 pitch is out of zone. It's now 3-0. Don't see anybody up in the pen for Shalik at this moment.
Trenton Catholic faithful getting rowdy down there.
And the 3-0 pitch. Ball 4, he walked him. So that'll play a third run for Trenton Catholic, the second of this inning. And it's getting a little boisterous here.
A little bit rowdy.
So 2 runs across the plate. Still 2 outs and timeout on the field. So we get a quick consultation, discuss maybe settling down Austin Lubbock a little bit because he's been doing fairly well throughout this ball game.
Now you're a doctor using the word consultation. I like that.
And the meeting of the minds has ended. So everybody goes back to their positions. Again, 2 outs. In the top of the 4th inning. With the bases juiced for Trenton Catholic. And the first pitch is a bit high for a ball to Angelo Herrera, who walked, was picked off, and grounded out into a fielder's choice 4-6, his last time up. Swing and a miss by Angelo Herrera. I think he was thinking tying this game up with that swing. And the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit outside for a ball. It's 2-1. Ludwig winds and a 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on a big cut by Herrera. It's now 2-2.
It was.
And here's the 2-2 pitch. Low for a ball. It's now 3-2 and nowhere to go. Just a big payoff pitch for Ludwig. So he wants to kind of get this inning over. So he's lost a little bit of control this inning. He winds, the runners go. And the 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss. He struck him out. But not before Trenton Catholic scores 2 on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left. We move to the bottom of the 4th inning with your score, Shalik 7, Trenton 3 on BFA Sports.
I wanted the RK customers to get the best possible deal, so I hired Sean Brady.
The MMA fighter?
That's the most I can give you for your trade. If I was crazy, I'll give you more, of course.
New 2021 Select models with 0% financing for 63 months, and you get RK coverage. That's ding, tire, wheel, and windshield repair. No charge.
At RK,
The customer is always
right.
RK Subaru of Vineland.
And we move. Sorry about that, folks. That actually got me excited. Sorry, folks. We are a professional organization, but we do keep it real at the same time. As my partner Doug Stasic had something in my ear and caught my attention. So anyway, we move to the bottom of the fourth inning as Shalik comes to the plate with a 7-3 lead. And it's not been necessarily the easiest for Shalik at this point.
There's actually spring water in there from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Oh, there's spring water from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I like that one. All right. Thank you very much, Doug, for checking it out.
Sure. I want to congratulate you, too, on your promotion to play-by-play and color commentator.
I was excited about the play he made. I wasn't trying to dominate.
Did you congratulate him, Coach?
You didn't jump in. I waited for that pause. It was a pregnant pause, like a half a second, and I kept going. Thank you very much. Man, this is from Milwaukee?
I think that's the town.
It is. It's great spring water. Is that ball's chopped foul? So we have Sam Long leading it off. Long struck out and had an RBI single his last time up, and he lifts that one up to shallow center field, and making the call and making the grab is Austin Bodie. Nice job by him, as that was pretty much right at the cutout behind second base.
He's had a nice game, especially defensively.
Yep, absolutely.
You know, he's had good first steps, good pickup, recognition of where the ball is falling, and another good play there. Not an easy one. It's kind of in no man's land.
First pitch is lifted to deep center field, taken away back, and that ball is off the fence. As Shalik rolls into second base with a double.
Big time hit. He's trying to convince himself he needs to get back into the weight room. He did the bench press motion to his teammates over there in the dugout.
You got to love that.
So, of course, warning track power, WTP.
I hit the fence, though. Is that technically warning track power if it doesn't go over? It's got to go over then.
It's got to go over.
All right. Then it's warning track power.
That was also a good play by the center fielder, too, because he ran to the spot.
Oh, yeah.
So he ran out of the room.
Again, it was great.
Tracking it, yeah. Yeah, you agree with that, Doug? Doug, do you agree with that, the way he tracked that? Pitch is inside for a ball. It's now 2-0. Then what are you going to say about it?
Good luck the rest of the way, Coach. It's all you, pal.
I can tell.
I'm out of here. My services are no longer needed.
I can tell we're going to edit that.
Oh, no, don't go. No, come on. Xander Marshall, who knows more about warning track power and better than that, as he had a home run, a 3-run blast last time up.
I'm going to go have some soup and salad with my wife.
Marshall once again hit that 3-run blast in the second inning.
Sorry, I guess I shouldn't have brought up the bacon wrapped shrimp and the lobster tail, I guess.
Yeah, you are. You could have played Ralph Cramden. That's good.
Who's Ralph?
You know who Ralph Cramden is. Probably everybody else that's younger than us doesn't know, but hey. The bus driver from the Honeymooners, just in case nobody knows. Count now 3-0 to Marshall. I'm sorry, what is it, 3-1? 3-1, okay. Here's the 3-1 pitch to him. Fouled straight back. You gonna put your headset back on? Come on. You know that's not my style. I don't try to. I'm not like the guy out there in the base paths. Swing and a miss as Marshall goes down swinging. I just get excited.
I see you want me to stick up for you somehow.
I'm looking for some help here, man. I feel like I'm drowning and no one's throwing me a lifesaver. Life preserver, I should say. I don't know what you're doing. My producer's giving me hand signals. I have no idea. So there's 2 outs. And a pitcher is up in the bullpen. Number 16. Number 6. All right. Throw it over second base, not in time. 2-0 Jackson Schalick had a 1-out double. Right now there's 2 outs after Xander Marshall struck out with Quinn Cardona. Well, it's 2 singles in this ball game. That 1-0 pitch is over for a strike call. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball in the hole. That's going to be a tough one. Knocked down by Paskowitz. And they're going to send him home, and he's going to score. What big, great base running.
Good base running right there, yep.
Wow. Jackson Schalick did not stop. Great read. Good job by the third base coach to send him home.
Yep.
He's going to feel that in the morning. He didn't leave much dirt left around home plate. Luckily for him, Chris Losey's not the umpire because he wouldn't even clean that off.
This home plate umpire knows to clean it. Yeah, very nice. All right, so Cardona with a timely base hit knocks in Jackson Schalick from second base on a C&I single between short and third.
Catcher Hernandez giving his squad some words of encouragement, trying to rally the troops to get out of this one.
Mike Donovan steps to the plate, takes the first pitch over for a strike call. Donovan flew out to center. And I believe he grounded out in the third. There's a humpback liner. It's going to drop for a base hit. Mike Donovan gets his first hit of the ball game. A line drive to left field. And that'll bring up the left fielder, Ernesto Flores, who has a single. He popped out the third. So he's 1 for 2 today. And the first pitch is a little high for a ball. It's 1-0. Schalick has a run across. Take now an 8-3 lead in the bottom of the fourth inning. And that pitch is in the dirt. It's now 2-0. And sets in the pitch. Swing and a miss by Flores. It's now 2-1 to him. And the 2-1 pitch. Low and away for a ball. It's now 3-1. Just a bit outside and low. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Left to the center field on a beat. Bodine, oh, and it gets over his head. A run will score. And they're waving another. As here comes Donovan. He will score. And Schalick now takes a 10-3 lead on a 2 RBI double by Ernesto Flores. First pitch to Austin Ludwig as we're back to the top of the order is high and away for a ball. Pitch is fouled straight back. Lone runner at second base, and Ernesto Flores, who just had a bases clearing 2 RBI double. That pitch is on the outside corner for a strike call. It's now 1-2. Flores takes his lead at second. And the pitch. One hopper. Tough shot over to Ward, who throws and gets him. And that will end the inning. But not before Shalik puts 3 on the board on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're going to the top of the 5th with your score, 10-3 Shalik on BFA Sports. Top of the 5th inning with Schalick holding a 10-3 lead. New pitcher on the mound for Schalick. Looks like that's number 3, and maybe we get a name on that one. He faces Justin Pfeiffer, the big first baseman. Ooh, filthy breaking ball out of him. We'll get a name on him.
Number 3.
1-2 pitch. High for a ball. It's 2-2. And a 2-2 pitch
nice
is a
pitch
filthy
right there. Yep,
breaking
very
ball.
good, very good
Backdoor breaking ball gets him looking.
Yep.
So Pfeiffer goes down looking. That'll bring up Adrian Hernandez. It's Josh Michaelix on the mound. Moves from shortstop to the pitcher's mound. He faces Adrian Hernandez. Oh boy, he's got some
touch,
stuff.
Yep, very good.
Man, oh man. I like what I see, Coach.
Yes, you should.
Count quickly 0-2 to Adrian Hernandez. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Second strikeout of the inning for Michaelix. That'll bring on Jonathan Paskowitz, who struck out and grounded out 4-3 his last time up. First pitch is a fastball, low and away for a ball. Good spot by Michaelix. He hits the inside corner for a strike call. Well, one pitch bounces up there. It's now 2-1. We're in the top of the 5th inning with Schalick holding a 10-3 lead. Ball's popped up to the first base side. Second baseman makes the grab, and that's Jackson Schalick. And that will end the inning. 1-2-3 goes Trenton Catholic. We'll move to the bottom of the fifth with your score, 10-3 here on BFA Sports. We move to the bottom of the fifth inning with Shalik leading 10-3 here at the Thank You Classic. Being brought to you live on live stream by BFA Sports, BFA Live Sports on YouTube. We have a new pitcher on the mound. That's number 2. Pitch is called a strike. We'll get that for you in just a minute. It's Josh McCalix, who was just on the mound, leads us off in the bottom of the fifth inning. Count 2-0 to him. McCalix grounded out to a fielder's choice, and he lifts one out to deep center field, and on the beat is Bodie, makes the grab. So McCalix gave it a ride. But Bodie does a nice job defensively in center field to make the grab, and that's the first out of the bottom of the fifth. That'll bring up Jarrett Pokrovsky. The first pitch bounces up there for a ball. Hey, Ryan, any chance you could get me who number 2 is for Trenton Catholic? No, there's no chance? Oh, you know what? We have it right here. Never mind. No, I wasn't a full roster. Oh, wait a minute. No, we might have it. There's a ball lifted to deep left field. That's going to be a one-hopper to the fence. Chugging into second base is Jarrett Pokrovsky. He gets there with a stand-up double. Shalik breaking out the lumber, shot to deep center field that was caught by Bodie, followed by a one-hopper off the fence by Pokrovsky. And he is a one-out base runner at second base with Sam Long coming to the plate, who struck out, had an RBI single, and flew out to center his last time up. First pitch is an outside for the ball.
We got Doug's oven mitt on second base. He's got his oven mitt.
Ah, yeah.
Yep.
Here's the pitch. High for, over for a strike call. Was a bit premature on that one. Count now 1-1. count was low. Ball, I should say. That pitch was low and away. It's now 2-1. I know what I wanted to say, Coach, but I didn't say it.
Yeah, you didn't say it. Nope.
No, I knew what I wanted to say. Swing and a miss by Sam Long. The count now, I believe, is 1-2.
This would be a much better play if they ran a pickoff play at second base. He should just steal third.
Oh, look at that lead. He comes home with it anyway. Pitch is outside for a ball. It's 2-1. Swing and a miss, or have actually fouled that one off, so dead in the ball. Count now 2-2 to Sam Long. Two pitches popped up and fouled out of play. Oh, they go to second base, but do not get him. As Nicgorski gets back in time. Once again, we're in game 2, 4-game set here on Sunday afternoon. Line drive in the hole for a base hit. That's going to score Nicgorski as he was running on the pitch. And it's now an 11-3 ball game. As Sam Long gets a line drive single to left, knocks in Nicgorski. Nice base running by Nicgorski.
Yes, it was very good.
Yep, jumped on it, read it well, and just strolled into home. That'll bring up Jackson Shalik, who doubled his last time up. That pitch is over for a strike call. Shalik walked into first, struck out in the second, and 2 RBI double in the fourth. He pops this one up, foul and out of play. Shalik leading 11-3 in the bottom of the 5th inning with only 1 out. And a runner at first base. And Sam Long. They go to him and keep him honest over there. 0-2 pitch. Oh, he's going to go. As that ball gets by first baseman Jacob Pfeiffer. And Sam Long advances to second base on the mishandle. So now a runner in scoring position in Sam Long with Jackson Shalik at the plate. We're going to have a quick conference. The catcher in his infield.
Yep.
Coach, what do you think you were saying there? Just to get it together?
Just get it together. Play ball. Just make the plays.
I don't see anybody up in the bullpen for Trenton Catholic. I didn't think it was the stall. It's a count. 0-2. That pitch is outside for a ball. There's a ball hitting the gap to deep left field, and that ball is out of here. Home run. Jackson Shalick with a 2-run blast to blow this one open 13-3.
I think Jackson's having a good day, isn't he?
I would say so. He has a 2-run double and a 2-run bomb. And I think that might be the ball game, as it might be a 10-run, because we are in the bottom of the 5th inning, and it is. So that will end it.
Shalik came out swinging, no doubt about that.
They sure did. I don't have stats tallied since this was a quick walk-off for them. But I will say that Xander Marshall, who had a home run in this ball game, as well as Jackson Shalik,
came out swinging, boy, I'll tell you that.
And you know what? Give credit to Austin Ludwig. Ludwig came out, was a little out of control in the first inning, comes back, hammers it down in the second with I guess he retired. He did retire the side with strikeouts. Looks like he had about 7 Ks. So tip of the cap to him to keep Trenton Catholic under control in this ball game. But it is a 10-run game, and nonetheless, we'll be moving to Game 3 here on BFA Live Sports. So we will see you in just a few with game number 3.